I've been engaged to James for about 6 months now. We've been together for 3 years and things have always been great between us. He's kind, thoughtful, and incredibly supportive. We were planning our wedding, choosing colors, looking at venues, and everything felt like a dream coming true. I thought I had it all figured out until recently, when everything started to feel different. The problem, it turns out, isn't James. It's my sister, Lily. Growing up, Lily was always the favorite. She's the golden child, the one who could do no wrong. Even when we were kids, she was the one getting away with everything, and I was always the one who got blamed. As we grew up, things didn't change much. I've tried to maintain a relationship with her over the years, but it's always been strained, to say the least. She's charming and manipulative in a way that somehow keeps everyone in the family on her side. Still, I never thought she would cross a line like this. It started at a family dinner about a month ago. James and I were sitting at the table with everyone, my parents, Lily, a few cousins, and an uncle. Lily sat directly across from James. She was smiling a lot, leaning in closer than usual, and laughing a little too loudly at every joke James made. At first, I brushed it off. It's just Lily being her usual flirty self, I thought. But then she started making comments. Suggestive ones. Like when James mentioned his love for cooking, Lily jumped in with, "Oh, you should come over to my place sometime. I have some recipes that will blow your mind." The way she said it wasn't innocent. There was a look, a slight smile that made my skin crawl. I could feel the tension, and when I glanced at my mother, she was just smiling. "Oh, that's just Lily being Lily," she laughed, dismissing the entire thing. My father chuckled too, and it seemed like nobody but me was noticing how out of line Lily was being. As the evening went on, it only got worse. Lily kept finding reasons to talk to James, leaning over him to grab something, touching his shoulder when she laughed. It felt like she was making a show of it, and I could see James was uncomfortable, but he was trying to be polite. I decided to let it go for the night, but I couldn't shake off the feeling that something was off. The next morning, I woke up early and decided to make some coffee. James was still asleep, and his phone was on the kitchen counter. I don't usually go through his phone, but something inside me said to check. I opened it and saw a series of texts from Lily, sent late last night. They weren't anything explicit, but they were flirty. Things like, "Had so much fun tonight, and we should hang out more." Just us. James's responses were neutral, more like he was trying to keep things polite, but the fact that he hadn't mentioned any of this to me, it didn't sit right. When James came into the kitchen, I showed him the texts. He looked surprised at first, and then a bit nervous. He apologized immediately, saying he didn't think much of it and didn't want to cause any drama. He promised he didn't encourage her and said he would talk to Lily to set boundaries. I could see he was trying to reassure me, but I was still uneasy. Why hadn't he just told me about it when it happened? Later that day, I decided to speak to my parents about it. I needed to know if they had seen what I had seen at dinner, if they thought Lily's behavior was inappropriate. But the moment I brought it up, they brushed it off. My mom just waved her hand and said, "You're overreacting, dear. Lily's just being playful, that's all." "Don't be so paranoid." My father nodded in agreement, saying, "You know how Lily is. She doesn't mean anything by it." I couldn't believe it. It was like I was living in a different reality. They acted like I was making something out of nothing, like my feelings didn't matter.